So in today's video, I'm going to try to change up the format of my solo queue video. Now, usually I have a face cam and I explain stuff and then I really cut out all the dry spots in the video. But today I'm going to try to just have no face cam and just pure raw gameplay. I might cut out some dry spots here and there. And then at the end of the video, I'll be breaking down some key points, just a mini breakdown. Basically, I'll break down what I did wrong, what my teammates did wrong, and what this ranking does wrong in general. And, how you can, avoid it and just, an educational part of the video. There'll be timestamps throughout the video and you can just skip through it. There's a mini bar in the play feed. Besides that, I do stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Twitch. I've been doing a lot of my solo queue games over there on Twitch, so if you guys want to come through and hang out, my link will be down in the description. I stream all those days at 3 p.m. Eastern. Let's get right into the video, guys. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be playing either Organized Chalet because my teammates are banning Skyscraper, which I'm not opposed to because a lot of players aren't really fans of that map and they don't really know how to attack it. So I'm just going to ban Cade because I really don't want to deal with Cade. There's a pretty good Lecture Claw spots that you can be using on Chalet. I think on attacking, I'm gonna probably go Maverick. See what my teammates go and where they want to defend, because this is my Plat 3 game. So, I was Plat 3 earlier on in the season, but I just went on a losing streak, and I don't know, I just got very frustrated, started playing really bad. So, but we're going Snowmobile Garage.
We got this.
My teammates are a little shook up because they have an X Diamond on the other team, but it doesn't really matter. It's a rank. Okay, so I don't know what my bandit's gonna be banditing, but I might I don't know, I'm just gonna throw my bandits down. Whatever happens, to be honest.
5 seconds and counting.
Bandit, are you gonna put your wires now?
Bomb located by op.
Yeah, well, sorry. Wait, get over here.
That's the X time.
Good shit. Got one. That's carrier out there too. I don't know if that was the Maverick.
Okay, so it seems like my teammates are just smoking them. I guess they're all pushing front, which is a little odd for X Diamond. You usually don't go for front wall, and if you do go for front wall, you rotate and go to trench as well. It's so you have separate angles. But my teammates just ran around and shot all of them, so it's gonna be a very boring round unless my teammates all run at them and we somehow lose. But I don't know, when it comes down to players worrying about what ranks they're facing, it's they automatically get discouraged and they give up once they see a higher rank, like a Diamond or Plat 1 or Champ. And I don't know. We should just come back to site, Loki.
Yes, 20 health.
He's probably gonna come down West Main. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is. He's bottom West Main, going to door.
Op 4 eliminated.
Picked up my easy frag. Yeah, this guy was Diamond a few times here and there, but I don't know. It's just a rank in a game. You can have a really good game and just pop off, or you can just I don't know. Don't let that get to your mental if you're facing a higher rank. Okay, so I'm gonna play some barbed wire in panel hallway. This ADS can get shot from the window, but I want it to be able to at least pick up anybody that goes piano. I'm gonna place 2 on piano double, or I mean K9 door, just so they can't get rid of the Banshee and it makes their life way harder.
5 seconds left.
I want to go for a spawn peek, but nobody reinforced that, so I won't spawn peek.
Get ready to engage.
Just in case one of my teammates die. Thank God, Mods is getting another one. Bandit spawn peeking. Trying to watch out for anybody that's just randomly crouch walking down in basement.
Going up to library.
Weird. So it seems like they're taking a library over to just get main wall. So I'm probably just gonna sit on main stairs and wait for, you know, one of these silly geese to go for wall. Oh shit! They threw a drone at me. Yeah, they droned me out down in Snowmobile.
Oh, fuck.
Where was that?
Right below the wall. Nice, fuck that.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go back to site. I see how aggressive Moz is being, and it sounds like they're opening up the wall.
Brandon, can you watch cam?
Sir.
I hate how the gamer tag, or I mean, the name and the logo gets in the way.
Blue stairs is clear. One's in library. Joining library right now.
I'm watching it for you, Legion. Just watch the breach.
That's Ash.
One outside the breach. Somehow he got me.
Xavier's pushed. Right on thing. Right on my core thing. She's right by behind us.
Last one outside K9.
Nice.
So
Victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
the crossfire fire was very scuffed in that scenario because you know, although we only have one rotate and you know there's not much line of sight. Legion's kind of stuck in there on the half wall, and then Malusi was in piano, so you know it is the best that we can do. Looks like we're gonna go kitchen dining. In my opinion, bar is a lot better, but I would say bar is a lot better in like maybe a 5-man environment where you know everybody's communicating. You know you can get a castle, play up top, and extend. So we're just gonna have to do with bar gaming. It just I don't know. It's just a weird place to defend because the attackers can execute from so many different areas. Like they can go main lobby, they can go west main, they can go trophy, they can play vertical. And if you're playing a very well coordinated team, it's definitely gonna be you know hard to defend against that. But I'm not really worried about this team the way that they're playing at this moment. No, they're good drone go. I don't want to like sit here and just chase drones like a weirdo, but this guy's barbed wire is a little scuffed. They can kind of like punch both our bar, but whatever. I gotta see where Maestro places Maestro cam so I can play my ADSs off that. Okay, so we have one there. I'm just gonna place it like, you know, on this door.
Down to 5 seconds.
Put one tucked here.
Located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
And I guess place one in dining door. And then I'm gonna drop hatch and just lurk a little bit. Nobody got the hatches, sadly.
Razor wire in position. My beautiful evil eye is ready. Clear for spawn.
Yeah, he's asking way too late. Somebody can get the hatch.
Got it. I got it.
Legion or Malusi should have got it. Definitely Legion though. Okay, so once again, I'm gonna probably just go up main stairs, try to feel out where they're pushing from, and play accordingly. They have a jackal, which is gonna make life a little harder here.
Clear for straw.
They're top fireplace. So Nomad it off my flank.
Sophia's upstairs by piano.
So what I'm gonna have to do is try to get up library. Sounds like there's gonna be a nomad on it.
In track with Jackal. They're just pushing trophy. Hard.
Yep, defuse and trophy.
Your identity has been. Op 4 has located a bomb. You know what
Okay, so went down trophy.
Nice.
That's Sophia as well. Sounds like one might be in trophy. I'm just gonna play my life here.
Op 4, last operator standing.
Where's last?
Case and trophy. Doesn't matter. Cases and trophy.
Okay.
Sounds like upstairs maybe.
Needle set. Shelf line.
I'm trying to like get some type of sound intel. Cause like this guy has to be baiting.
He's in kitchen. In A.
That's fine.
Oh, he's not.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of got spooked there, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's because the entire kitchen room.
Yeah, you're fine, man. Yeah. In that scenario, like for whoever gave me that call out, they need to give me a sound call because like I thought that you know, he was actually in kitchen. I thought they had some type of drone, but I didn't know he was going off sound, and it kind of let me get put my guard down. But I should have like just kept my gun up, to be honest, because I was gonna play the vertical holes.
Second floor K9, and I'll just open up the roof and then get the bandit wire.
But that Jackal, like once he tracked me, like everybody, like all of his teammates, they should have.
Unless you're going backside.
They should have kept their gun up and like, you know, execute it off the intel that they had, or like not just all faced off the floor, because like the Nomad was like placed like the best possible place it can be, I guess. I would have maybe tucked it a little bit more to the left, but realistically, like that's a crappy thing about Nomad placements over Gridlock on staircases is you have situations like that where I can just walk up and you know, shoot it. So they kind of didn't play refrag value. They're all spread out, and Jackal, you know, I caught him with his pants down, caught Fuse with his pants down, caught Sledge with his pants down. Like I don't know, they were just all over the place. Melissa's putting a Banshee in Trench Hall.
Yeah, they're holding trench hard.
That's fine.
10 seconds before.
What are you guys going for?
I'm gonna go above, and we're gonna open up the snowmobile.
5 seconds. to
Okay.
They're
insertion.
going blue.
That's very odd, a snowmobile take, but you know, I'm just gonna try to play off them, help them as much as I can, because you know, it might work. I'm not really used to gold 1, like plat 3 elo, so if they want to push that, I'm all for it, I guess. If it just takes a lot of clearing, that's why trench is more reasonable in my opinion. You have a stun?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, just stun out.
Not Bennett to me.
The diffuser is
Somehow
now
that
secured.
I got stuck on the fucking rock.
Hold up, Zofia, I'll just make the wall soft. Just give me a second.
Bomb has been located.
Where did I fuck this up? See, this wall can be very, like, broken, man. Bro, where did I mess up? Yo, the wall's soft.
We have located a bomb.
Do you have an impact?
Lucy was.
I managed to pretty much do the game.
There's a Malusi down here. Jackal on the left wall.
There's one in connector.
Alright, I'm gonna rotate because we can't just face stuff this with the maestro cams up. They have an extension? What the fuck?
For real.
Um,
I hope we get him next round. We must need it.
wow. With the Maverick, like, that's the only thing about Chalet that's a little odd, is, like, I messed up the wall a little bit, and, you know, making it soft, usually, like, you just do 2 lines like I did, but I didn't realize,
Close, right?
I didn't realize that, like, that piece of, reinforcement was, like, messed up. So, I don't know, I'm sad. It's whatever, I'll get him next round.
Eliminated all friendlies.
When you're playing off of a Maverick though, as like a thermite, you need to space yourself, because like the C4 is like gonna happen, and like so many thermites just sit out there and wait, like they sit so far back, and like they just allow themselves to get C4'd.
We should be able to. We
I'm
can go through K9.
gonna just pick whatever my teammates pick. He's picking Habana, so that should be good enough.
Just need a couple people to push from library side.
I wish I had gridlock, because I don't want to bring a nomad on this, because the same thing will happen. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to push from like library side over. I'm gonna just set up my cam, probably lobby on the little rafters here. This will be good for like flank cam.
10 seconds.
For anybody that dies, we can kind of watch like main stairs, like bottom main stairs in a snowmobile,
Before insertion.
and then we can, you know, see bar door. So if anybody like jumps in, you know, we'll know.
Mission is to locate
If one of our teammates jump in, you know, we kind of have like a flank cam there. It's very good to set up your drones in like flank watches, especially as like an entry fragger, when you're playing around a team, because usually, you know, thermite or, you know, your hard breach will just drone out the entry fraggers. Now Ayana's just going in, so like I hope that she just doesn't get picked off very early, because like that's a lot of utility. She has 2 drones, grenades, you know, she brings a lot to the table. Puck library on 1 ping. Jaeger to go cam. Still library. Oh, it's so annoying when I drone something out and you know, I get smoked like that. I shouldn't have kept peeking. I should have asked Jackal to drone it out. That's gonna be our issue though. Now we're not playing aggressive enough. I threw my life away there. Kind of sucks. I have a fireplace cam. I'm watching downstairs. So they're still having trouble with
Stairs, Jackal.
clearing like library right
I
now,
heard one or not, but
and Jaeger got his pick and he rotated, so that kind of sucks. I hope we don't have to go in OT, because attacking bar is gonna be hard next round, or kitchen dining, I should say. It's so abstract.
Fucking Christ, man.
Yo, coming bottom blue. He's gonna flank your library stairs.
yep, coming up blue now. Smoke.
I don't know why Smoke is like going off site to try to get a flank down.
down
He has
to
so
one
much
friendly.
utility, but you know, prone. What a good call out. In the doorway. What doorway? There's a lot of doorways, man. Like, come on.
Right on ping. Bandit.
Op 4 eliminated
I need to stay alive, because if I die, like we're stalling out right now in our attacks. Like, we're not pressuring when we need to, and we're taking a little while, and we're allowing the Jaeger, for example, to take his ones, and like rotate. So, like if I was Jackal, I would try to follow up on me when I died there. Even though like he might have died as well, but like refrag value would have been there, and he probably would have caught Jaeger with his pants down, mid gunfight. Like if I was like he heard me shooting. So like mid gunfight, he should have just you know, went forward, jumped in. They're bringing a fuse. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm gonna bring a nomad though. I'm not gonna bring a hard breacher. Hopefully, fuse brings a hard. No, he doesn't. Never mind. Doesn't have a hard breach device. But since they're taking upstairs, instead of doing the same nomad, I don't need to clear, you know, library over. I'm just gonna clear piano to the right, and then I'll just nomad off piano double door if they are down and dining. It should be very simple compared to like what they did. They're not dining. I'm so sad. They're bar. Yeah, they're bar. This is gonna be a little bit harder to take because there's only 2 windows in library, but I don't know. It's kind of like face stuffing a bunch of windows. Very annoying. Always shoot that cam, man. A lot of people just don't shoot that cam. And they end up getting jumped out on, so. Okay, that's good. We got first pick on Assault Queen. Sounds like they have a Maestro cam up here. They have an ADS on the hatch. The hatch is open as well. And then there's a Maestro cam underneath the hatch. Library's clear though. I'm checking library box. Yeah, library's completely clear at the moment. There's an ADS top man as well. I'm gonna leave a drone in lobby if you wanna... If we wanna take library.
They have a frost.
Yeah, this Jackal needs to push in, man. You know, I called out the ADS and I still, you know.
Flying out on me, really?
And I still.
Diffuser is no
In
longer
office.
in possession.
One in sight.
To the right.
You heard him on the half wall.
You hear him close right.
Jackal, you can just wallbang the wall probably on the right. He's tucked in the right corner. Tucked in the right corner, Jackal. God, man, my
There's only one guy in
anxiety.
sight, too.
Diffuser has been recovered.
Go to sight and kill that guy. Literally only smoke.
God, man, my anxiety.
He's on ping.
Jaeger's on piano double door last scene.
One op 4
Nice.
remaining.
Now you can plant.
Yo, there's a hatch open above you. Don't plant underneath the hatch, man. Jaeger's side door. Jaeger's side door. He's on the left. Pushed in. Pushed in.
Friendly last operator standing.
God.
Way.
Eliminated.
Bro, how did he just push it?
You guys should have killed him. Fucking.
Like, he shouldn't have been pre-firing like that, to be honest. And,
You
like...
shouldn't have pushed up. You just hold the angle. Jackal was planting.
This is so frustrating, man. Like... I don't understand how... It's so
Because there was a
irritating.
Maestro in the other room. All you have to do is just hold the angle.
Like, we have a Jackal, and he's not doing...
Alright, boys, we got this.
Like,
Flash and hold on, meanwhile.
we just push way too slow, man. Like, I'm about to go 9 rounds with these kids because this Jaeger, man. Jaeger caught me with my
Behind
pants
the wall,
down.
And you wait for him to push in. That way Jackal can get done planting and you have a crossfire. That has nothing to do with what we're saying.
Alright, kills don't mean shit, bro. And, like, we can't just carry on with this shit. Just play the game, man. Next time, just hold a fucking angle, bro.
Advised, the bomb location is compromised.
We normally got hatches. Now you get hatches.
God, we brought a fucking clash, man.
Sir, good dining at.
5 seconds.
Attacking was not my forte, apparently. Like, I have not got a single kill since attacking, and like I'm just not performing. Kind of sad. We need a rotation. We brung no rotate capability. That's so irritating. Clash, get the fuck out of the way, dog. Don't barricade blue. God, man. They droned out the drone hole.
They joined out garage.
Probably gonna nade.
Get out of there. He's gonna need you out.
Can't see shit.
Trench door.
Go, 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 go. I got you, I got you.
You know what to do.
Killed Maverick.
Okay, I'm good. Thank you. Jerry's back. Ivana's still running around.
She's in.
I think that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, but I thought Monster was back to the holding
One
door.
op
I got her.
remaining.
The last one's stuck up there in my main garage though.
He's watching.
You don't need to push that back, man. Just push back.
It's a a free kill if somebody peeks it.
Yeah, no.
No, don't peek it anymore. Hold on.
I'm just trying to light him up.
You can peek it now. Peek it now.
He's ass.
Hostage.
I thought Mazu was back there holding the back door while I looked away.
She was,
I
but
didn't even
wasn't.
hear them. I didn't even hear them Lucy go off. Like she just fucking smoke plant. But somebody has to get rid of the maestro.
They're gonna go basement.
Yeah, if we're doing a smoke plant, we need to dedicate this then.
Yeah, I can smoke and then flash.
Just when I put a circle in the wall, just watch for the C4.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Oh, you're good.
We need to locate a bomb.
Yeah, they're back downstairs.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna stand on snowmobile, so can you make a line about
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
right, then I can look down.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, because they're gonna start throwing like they have like 4 nitro cells.
Yeah, but I can hold it with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna try to throw you.
If somebody needs to hold the top window as well, just in case we try to peek.
5 seconds to inbound.
If you want, I'll burn the ADS for my smoke.
Yeah, yeah. Just give me. Actually, no. Don't waste the smoke. Don't waste the smoke. I'm coming. Hold up.
Well, I have 2 smokes as well.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind.
Alright, I'm start throwing.
Okay, I'm gonna burn a circle. Watch the C4. Go ahead.
I was nowhere near that.
I killed their best guy.
I watched it. It really wasn't.
I killed their
should've
top
had
frag.
killed you.
See, you got it.
But there was,
That's
I
right
was
there.
nowhere near that.
It's crazy how specific I was about not.
These bandit tricks, dude.
Okay, watch the feet.
Just make a line on me. On our right side of the corner is a mouse.
God, this is so AIDS.
That whole strat doesn't work. I said put a line.
How am I gonna get the bandit off?
Like getting like you can get feet and go lay down.
You guys got this. Relax. They got a minute to play. Best player's dead.
See him in the hall. Stay right here. Bomb. Yeah, in the blue hall.
The Malusi's probably in blue.
Good
Nice,
shit.
good shit, boys.
Op 4 eliminated.
Perfect. GG, bro.
My God.
Good shit.
I just want you to know, by the way, that that circle shit with throwing a grenade, it should work.
Yeah, that fucking C4 got me. I was so far from that.
Like, I don't care what that guy says. Like, why would I risk my life? Why would I risk my life mavericking the bottom from the feet just to shoot the bandits so Thermite can't place a Thermite charge on the wall? That just doesn't make any sense. So, like, it kind of hurt my head. I specifically said watch the lob of the C4. But you know what, guys? At least we're finally back into Plat 3. Like, Okay, so there's quite a bit of things I want to break down just briefly. So first thing is actually the Nomad placement back upstairs. I think it was the 3rd round into the match. As you can see, I flank up library and I was able to spot this Nomad. Now Nomads can be very glitched out, for example, because you can tell like I'm in radius of this Nomad. So it just doesn't make sense to place a Nomad on top library stairs, especially if I can just come, top main. I don't know if they had a Nomad place top. I'm pretty sure I did hear them place a Nomad top main when I was down in Snowmobile, and that's just a huge waste of utility. That's literally 2 of their flank denials. Like Nomads, gone. And in my opinion, like, if I hit this nomad, there's nobody to follow up on to, me hitting the nomad. So it's just a lose-lose scenario. If I was this nomad, I would have placed it maybe piano double, like at the very top of the piano double, and then like that's cutting off a lot of the area. And even if I were to hit that nomad, at least somebody can act off that information. Another thing I want to talk about is when I got pinged by Jackal, I'm literally a whole room beside Fuse and them. Like, they see me get pinged on the door, and I get pinged right here as well, and nobody's reacting. If you're running this operator, or if you're just in general upstairs playing vertical, you need somebody watching some type of flank. No matter what, unless you have somebody dead on a drone, or you have actual useful intel. Like, in a 3v5 scenario, me retaking up top was the smartest thing I could have done as a defender. But as an attacker, you can't get comfortable. You can't just assume 3 people are just waiting in sight for, to get killed or just take gunfights. There's obviously someone getting pinged by a Jackal track, and nobody reacted. Like, look at Fuse. Look at this lost little, like, what is he doing? Like, I understand he just fused, but, like, I literally just got pinged by a Jackal track. So, I smoke him. I keep my gun up. I'm flanking through bathroom. And then for some odd reason, Jackal just sprints up trophy stairs just to get smoked. He's a lost, and then Zophia's lost too. So basically what I'm trying to say is, if you're upstairs and you have this much control, just be wary of your flank, man. Have one of your guys watching a common flank area, or just a general direction. Because this could have been avoided so much easier just if they had the nomad in the piano double door, or if one of the people would have acted off the intel, which was the Jackal ping. They just pinged me for no reason, and then we're like, okay, I'm a bunch of lost puppies. Another thing I just want to briefly talk about is, like, when the person gave me the call out, I already talked about it in the video. Just start making it a habit if your intel is coming off sound, just tell your teammate it's a sound call. That's how I heard it, because if you just give a direct call like they did when they were like, yo, he's in kitchen, and this guy, even said site in text chat when he wasn't there. So they were just coming off of sound calls. And I let my guard down, and I was going to play the bomb from above, from the vertical hole. That's why you see me ADS at the floor. One thing I do gotta say once again is, it's a common theme in this game. When you're Mavericks making the hole, you have to just be aware that C4's gonna fly out, and when they're throwing a C4, there's only one direction or two directions they can throw it, but it's very long. They have to literally lob that C4 and throw it very long. So be very aware of, like, where you're standing as a hard breach, because, like, so many of these rounds could have been avoided, and it would have been a lot smoother if our thermite didn't get C4'd. Another thing I also want to talk about was this disgusting wall. When I mavericked it, I'm usually a very good maverick. I didn't realize until looking back at this, this wall should have been opened, in my opinion. It's just this little piece right here. Just a quick lesson on Maverick. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to burn the top left, the bottom middle pillar, and then the top middle right pillar. Basically, once you burn all that and you make sure no pieces are hanging and you hear it all crash down, the wall will go directly soft, and it'll make this square, soft wall. Now, for some reason, Chalet on this wall, the wall was a little bit bugged, and to be honest, I just did a bad Maverick line. I was so confused because everything seems straight. There's no debris pieces, hanging off with reinforcement. So that's basically just how you should be Mavericking, by the way. I shouldn't have put myself in a position where I'm burning the floor and getting my feet shot, but I was just so frustrated with the Maverick. So that is completely on me. Losing a bunch of HP, it was not worth it. Another thing I want to talk about is the round where Jaeger just destroyed us. One, I was calling out the ADSs. I didn't act off of it. I was very stupid. And by the way, that Nomad I placed top main, it probably would have got shot. But the difference between that one round where I got a flank off and this round is we're around this area. We'll hear a gunshot go off and it's sound intel. So if they were to shoot one of the Nomads, we would have heard it. But if you notice, Jackal or whoever, Ash actually, he gets ran out from office and he doesn't call out where he gets ran out from. Now, I should have been more aware of my surroundings, of you know, what he was doing and like how he got ran out on, but he never called out office, and like I was completely blindsided from this Jaeger. Also, this Iana and Fuse, they are in such weird situations. It seems like they're both solo pushing. You want to play off of your teammates a little more and not have like 3 different people solo pushing, but this is solo queue, so what can you expect? Also, the pinching on the Jaeger, it shouldn't have been this difficult, to be honest. Like literally just play off each other in this scenario, but it's like they couldn't really react, and that Jaeger just potatoed on the Fuse, and they made the decision to go into site and just take the guy that's on site, and it's not really like that bad that they made this decision. I personally would have tried to maybe get that frag on Jaeger, because you know you won't get flanked, but immediately, like, they did get the frag, and I called out the Jaeger was on site door. And Fuse, since he's getting pre-fired, he starts panicking because the Maestro cam in the other site. So he, instead of telling his teammate that you know, he's engaging, you know, he just swings and dies, and then Jackal gets immediately fragged off as well because Jaeger just hit his shots. So I would have maybe, if I was Fuse, maybe tucked myself in a corner away from where the Maestro cam is. We're giving him callouts that, you know, he's on site door. And then, you know, Fuse can kind of bait Jackal if Jaeger comes in the site, and then he can just get the easy frag. He can blindside the Jaeger. But instead, Fuse just overswings. So in that situation, you kind of want to force Jaeger here to have to aim the opposite direction, basically, of where Jaeger is. Because what happens is, if Fuse gets fragged off, Jackal can easily get off the plan and then relocate his 80 like gun to wherever Jaeger would be. And Jackal would be at a more advantage than Jaeger. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about is the last round where, you know, once again, my Thermite's getting C4'd because he's a dimwit. But basically, he had this idea of me putting a line right here, and he thinks that him being on top of the snowmobile, he can automatically just watch any C4s that's coming through. That might be true, but in this type of angle where you're stuck on the snowmobile, if anybody jumps up top library, comes to this window, peeks blue, peeks connector, peeks main, and just swings, you know, there's too many angles that he has to watch here. It just makes more sense for me to literally put a circle, them to throw a smoke, burn the ADS. I don't know how many ADS is there. I think 1 or 2 maybe. And then I just throw my first nade. I get the bandit off. And then while Thermite's putting his thermite charge on the wall, I lob another nade in. And then that pushes bandit off to either get naded and killed and not be able to bandit trick, or just push him off the wall completely. But once again, I wasted a nade here on the ADS. I was just so annoyed because they weren't burning the utility. And I was just like, okay, we're probably going to have to go on a defensive round. The guy complains because, you know, the guy bandit tricks or whatever. But immediately, like, I realized, like, once we're not able to get the wall after they see forward, and, you know, the person opened the window above me, I had to make a play here and just try to get that frag because that guy has to be close. I don't know why this guy would have came up to this window. I think he might have thought he could C4 and get a frag, but he aborted so easily. If you noticed, as soon as I jump in, I do have a drone in pocket. I throw it down the staircase to give him this illusion that I am droning. And I swing immediately off of that. And he was not ready. He was about to come up the staircase, and his ass is flying up in the sky because he got domed. I tried to play a little bit more passive here to check my angles and play off their contacts. I did hear the person blue, so I acted off that sound intel because I knew I had to get that frag. And then since we were in a 2v1, I was going to go through the rotate with my gun up and just try to get a frag and help Thermite pinch, but we ended up winning the game, which was cool. But those are just some common mistakes I did notice in this game, and it's something that you should definitely keep in mind if you or your teammates do this. Definitely, you know, stop doing the things that I just pointed out. Besides that, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure that you like, sub, and comment, and let me know your thoughts and opinions on today's video. Besides that, thank you so much for watching the video. This is Garfield's Doc. One love.